For centuries, the female orgasm has been treated like biology's greatest mystery. Sigmund Freud called it immature. Evolutionary biologists called it a happy accident. And for a long time, the consensus was that the clitoris was basically just a biological spare part, a byproduct of the penis, like male nipples, that served no actual purpose in keeping the species alive. I am here to tell you that Freud was wrong, again. The clitoris is not a mistake, it is not an accident, and it is definitely not useless. It is actually an evolutionary heirloom, a piece of ancient biological technology that used to be the most important button on the dashboard of mammalian reproduction. To understand why, we have to stop looking at humans and start looking at rabbits. Here is the expectation versus reality. We assume that sex always equals babies. But for our ancient ancestors, it wasn't that simple. Humans are spontaneous ovulators. That means a woman's body releases an egg automatically on a schedule, whether she has sex or not. But rabbits? They are induced ovulators. A female rabbit does not release an egg until she is actually mating. She needs a physical trigger to tell her ovaries, okay, it is time. So scientists at Yale and Cincinnati Children's Hospital asked a crazy question. Is the climax that trigger? To find out, they designed the ultimate smoking gun experiment. They took female rabbits and gave them fluoxetine, an antidepressant known to inhibit orgasms in humans. Then they let nature take its course. The result changed everything. The rabbits on the medication had a 30% reduction in ovulation. This proved it. In our ancient mammalian ancestors, the hormonal surge of an orgasm wasn't just for fun. It was the biological go button that physically released the egg. Without the pleasure, there was no pregnancy. So if it was so important, why did things change for us? This brings us to the theory of anatomical drift. Over millions of years, primates evolved spontaneous ovulation. We started releasing eggs automatically. Since the pleasure button was no longer needed to start the factory, evolution had a choice: delete it or move it. It moved it. In rabbits and cats, the clitoris is located inside the copulatory canal, guaranteeing it gets stimulated during the act. But as we evolved, the organ migrated north, moving away from the canal. It was disconnected from the ovaries, but it stayed connected to the brain. But nature doesn't keep spare parts around for millions of years unless they do something useful. Enter the dolphin. Recently, scientists use CT scans to prove that dolphins have fully functional clitorises with massive nerve bundles and erectile tissue. Dolphins are intelligent, social animals. Evolution kept this organ because pleasure became a new survival tool, a way to bond, reduce stress, and ensure that smart animals wanted to pair up. So the clitoris wasn't an accident. It was originally the engine of life itself. And while it may have lost its job as the egg release button, it got a promotion to something even better: the mechanism that makes life worth living. If you want to discover more biological secrets that evolution tried to hide, click the video on your screen right now. And hit subscribe if you are glad you aren't a rabbit. I send love and light your way.